Good morning, everyone. It is I, your man, Nipan Sharma, and welcome back to another video. It is currently 1:41 a.m. on Friday, the 19th of February 2021, and these are my match day 24 reactions. Match day reactions to match day 24 of the Premier League plus 2 rescheduled fixtures. And I have to say, I did okay-ish today. Sorry, this week. Not too. I had an average week this week when it came to predicting scores. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So the first game, and this is by the way going to be a double upload. So this is my next video will be out exactly an hour after this one. It will be me predicting the fixtures for match day 25. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It's a double upload today. So exactly an hour after this one goes live, that one will also go live. So with that being said, we move on to our first prediction, which was Leicester City versus Liverpool at the King Power Stadium. I predicted a Leicester City win. Leicester City 3, Liverpool 0. It ended 3-1. Leicester City 3, Liverpool 1. In fact, Liverpool were playing really good for the majority of the game. But I think it was 2 howlers from Alisson and a blunder from Ozan Kabak. After Salah did put them in the lead in the second, I think it was in the second half, Liverpool took the lead. I might be wrong in that. No, they scored first in the second half and they had a complete meltdown after that. So yeah, Leicester City 3, Liverpool 1. Leicester City's goal scorers were all England internationals. James Maddison, a beautiful free kick from outside the box. Jamie Vardy and Harvey Barnes. No, I got that one wrong. Jamie Vardy is no longer in the England team. Our backup striker is now Danny Ings. And Liverpool's only goal came from Mohamed Salah. So with that being said, yeah, that was Leicester City 3, Liverpool 1. Now the next game was Crystal Palace versus Burnley. I predicted that Crystal Palace and I predicted that Burnley would win. I predicted 1-0 Burnley. Burnley. Yeah. I predicted Crystal Palace 0, Burnley 1. It ended Crystal Palace 0, Burnley 3. The next, now this is where I had a complete shocker. The next game was Manchester City versus Tottenham Hotspur. I predicted that Tottenham would win this game, given the fact that Tottenham actually do have a good track record when playing Manchester City. I predicted that Tottenham would win. I predicted Man City 2, Tottenham 3. It ended Man City 3, Tottenham 0. A penalty from Rodri, and then a brace from Ilkay Gundogan, who has been superb for the citizens ever since Kevin De Bruyne had an injury, and he has stepped up perfectly. In fact, he should start in Germany's midfield for the Euros alongside Toni Kroos. So yeah, Ilkay Gundogan is one of the most underrated players in the Premier League, without a doubt. So the next game is Brighton and Hove Albion versus Aston Villa. I predicted that Aston Villa would win that game. It was Brighton and Hove Albion 1. I predicted Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Aston Villa 3. It ended Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Aston Villa 0. Emi Martinez had a really good performance in that game. One of the most underrated keepers in the Premier League, by the way. Now, moving on to the next game. Southampton versus Wolverhampton Wanderers at the St Mary's Stadium. I predicted that it would be a 1-1 draw. It ended Southampton 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2. Danny Ings opened the scoring at 25 minutes, and then Ruben Neves equalised with a penalty, and then Pedro Neto put them ahead in the 66th minute for the Midlands-based side to claim all 3 points. So, yeah, wasn't right, that one. The next game, West Bromwich Albion versus Manchester United. And this was one massive upset, if I ever saw one. I predicted West Bromwich Albion 1, Manchester United 2. It ended West Bromwich Albion 1, Manchester United 1. And in all honesty, I think West Bromwich Albion were unlucky not to win that game. They really should have won that game. United were very poor on the day. So, yeah. With that being said, we move on to our next game, which was Arsenal versus Leeds United. Now, Arsenal were really good in that game, I must say. And I predicted that Leeds would win. I predicted Arsenal 1, Leeds United 2. It ended Arsenal 4, Leeds United 2. They were really good for the majority of the game. But they almost threw it all away. But thankfully for them, they didn't. And yeah, that keeps Mikel Arteta in a job all the more longer. I'm completely fine with. Anyway, banter aside. So yeah, Arsenal 1, Leeds United 2. Sorry, Arsenal 4, Leeds United 2. The next game is Everton versus Fulham. I predicted a 2-2 draw. It ended Everton 0, Fulham 2. So yeah, we're going back. I forgot the goal scorers, giving the goal scorers for the previous game. So yeah, Arsenal's goal scorers were Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang with a hat-trick, and their right-back Hector Bellerin, who, let's be honest, should be a fashion model, honestly. And Leeds United's 2 goal scorers were the Dutchman Pascal Struijk and Helder Costa. Sorry. And yeah, in Fulham's victory, their goal scorers were Josh Meyer with a brace, and they kept a clean sheet as well, and that is awesome. I feel Alphonse Areola has been a masterstroke of a signing for them. A very underrated goalkeeper. Now we move on to the second last fixture of Matchday 24, which is West Ham United versus Sheffield United. I predicted West Ham United 3, Sheffield United 0. It ended... I predicted West Ham United 3, Sheffield United 2. It ended West Ham United 3, Sheffield United 0. With a penalty from Declan Rice, scoring in the 41st minute. Ironically, that is also his shirt number. The other 2 goal scorers were Issa Diop and Ryan Fredericks. So yeah, now moving on to the final fixture of Matchday 24. Chelsea versus Newcastle United. Now, I predicted 1-0 Chelsea. But then I saw the lineup, and we had Kepa in goal. And I was like, what are you smoking, Thomas? Thomas Tuchel, what are you smoking? And I was like, we're definitely losing this game. But I stuck to my guns and said, we're winning this game. Team spirit, you know. I predicted Chelsea 1, Newcastle United 0. It ended Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 0. And if I remember correctly, I gave Kepa quite a good rating on my score prediction. On my player ratings. I think I gave him a 7 or an 8. So yeah, he surprised me on that game. But having said that, Mendy must start versus Southampton. Anyway, so yeah, I'm now going to add up how many... I didn't get any correct score lines this week. I predicted... I predicted two. I got two. I predicted four correct. Predicted four correct results, and yeah, it wasn't a good week for me today in terms of predictions. I have to put it that way. But yeah, and I almost forgot. We have Matchday 16 and Matchday 17 to predict, the two rearranged fixtures. And they are Everton versus Manchester City. Now, all the way back in December, I predicted that Everton would lose that game. I predicted Everton 1, Manchester City 2. It ended Everton 1, Manchester City 3. The next matchday fixture rearranged was from matchday 17, and that was Burnley against Fulham. I predicted Burnley 2, Fulham 3. It ended 1-1. Burnley 1, Fulham 1. So yeah, with that being said, we have now reached the end of this video. So yeah, social media is in the description below. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. The like target for this video is 5 likes, so it would be great if we could have 5 likes on the video. That would be great. And my next video will be out exactly an hour after this one. So yeah, with that being said, you have been a wonderful audience. And this is Nipan Sharma signing off. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Up the Chelsea, and London is blue. And I'm out of here. Laters.